Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Marco DC is happy to be performing for you guys all the time. Now, guys, a lot of you miss Marco because Melina's always on the stage. Melina's always pushing Marco away and saying, I take the prize, I'm the best, I'm the greatest. But Marco wants that stage too sometimes, you know what I mean? And ultimately, Marco is the reason why my channel is going to be number one. I mean, Melina is pretty good. I think Melina's pretty great. So, sometimes Melina is the top of my channel. I must say she's super good, but I identify with Marco. Marco is the true champion on my channel. He is so, so good. You guys love Marco, right? Now, um, Marco is ideal because he can transform into Melina anytime he wants to. Marco really is the one that the channel revolves around. Marco is incredible, and Marco does love to perform. He does love to perform, and he really feels that you guys are getting a really nice treat when you see him perform because it's rare. Marco doesn't do as many performances as Melina. And now the reason why that is, you might be thinking, well, does Marco identify as Melina? What's going to happen if Marco's gone and Melina's the only one? That's not never gonna happen, guys. I'm never gonna have a sex change. I'm never gonna change my who I am. Marco is the bee's knees. Being a good-looking guy, in my opinion, is better than being a good-looking transgender woman. Way better. I think it's way better because you can always change into that woman if you want to. And I really feel that Marco is like a really, really handsome, and being handsome is priceless. You know what I mean? Like, how many men can you say are really, really handsome? And if they are, they're usually top stars. So being a handsome guy is priceless. I really feel that Marco is the bee's knees, the king, the champ, the boss, the GQ star. He is amazing, and so being Marco is more fun to me than being a transgender woman by 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 infinite amounts. But the fact that I like watching women performers, I do love watching women perform. I do love watching women perform. Now I do like watching men perform too. That's why I do Marco videos too. But I love watching female singers do videos. I love watching like J Lo and Madonna and Shania Twain and Celine Dion. I love watching those people very, very much. And I love watching Katy Perry, and I love watching Jan Arden, and I love watching Carmen Electra, Pamela Anderson. I love watching them. Now, there's certain guys that I love watching too, for sure, but those girls, when they perform, their movements, everything about them is so cool. And so for me, watching Melina is like watching a totally different person, and that's why I love watching Melina, because I do love watching someone that seems like a totally different person. I do love that. So that is why I do Marco and more Melina videos. Now remember, Marco can change into Melina. If I had a sex change, I would never be able to change back into Marco. It would be kind of silly. What would be the point? So I do love the fact that I can change into Melina anytime. And like guys, I'm only doing these videos because I know, like deep down, I know who I want to be. I want to be Marco. I'm really happy being Marco. I love being Marco. Marco's the bee's knees. And so I do love it. But I just do these videos because I want you guys to know that even though I do more Melina videos, you guys have to know that I will never get a sex change because I do love being Marco. Now there are a lot of people that love Melina so much that they would. That's another reason why I want to let people know that I don't identify as Melina. Now you might think I do, but I really don't. Even though I do a lot of videos with her, I just see myself as an entertainer as her. Now I'm not. And I want people to know too that I'm an advocate for transgender people too, even though I don't identify with it, because I really think it's important that you have someone to look up to. I'm super gorgeous, and to me, I have no connection to Melina whatsoever. So, so that's why it's so easy for me to advocate for the transgender community because I'm not into being trans. So I can do as millions of performances, and if anybody said anything about me being trans or anything, it wouldn't bother me because I don't identify as it. But if you do identify with being trans, you should not be feeling bad. You should not be feeling terrible. You should feel great. Now the thing is, there are a lot of entertainers that are trans. It's very popular. Being trans is very popular. Being a drag queen is very popular. Being someone that had a sex change, it's getting popular. I mean, it's pretty popular. I would say it's pretty popular. People are getting sex changes all the time. People are getting all these things done. So, at the end of the day, um, you know, if you're happy in your own skin, you should be, right? But if you're happy being somebody else, but you identify as that, you should be happy too, right? Obviously, being if you're a good-looking guy or a good-looking girl, and you always want to be that, which the majority, I guess, would be that way, then you should be happy like that, right? And I'm happy being Marco, totally. I do love entertaining as Melinda, though. I really do. Anyway, I probably said too much there. I don't know if I made any sense. Thank you for watching. I do want to say, though, that the trans community, if you are someone that's being trans and you see my video, I hope you become someone that is allowing yourself to be trans, that you feel that you're okay the way you are, that you're really good, that you should thrive in the community, that you should be strong, because you know what, at the end of the day, if you're trans, you should really feel good about yourself. Honestly, being able to get the surgery or being able to do that in public and feel confident, you should be very proud of yourself, right? When you get to a point where you're thriving, you're doing well, you won't have to worry. But right now, let's say you're having a struggle with it, if you at least see someone like me who performs like that and is an advocate for it, I'm more than happy to be an advocate for something. I'm an advocate for stopping racism. I'm an advocate for stopping homophobia. I'm an advocate for stopping transphobia, because I think it's important that we have people that are out there that are going to do that for us. So we really want people to sort of like step up to the plate and be like, you know what? And I'm an advocate for safe SEX. I want you guys to be safe when you're having SEX. Having multiple partners is not a big deal. You should be able to have multiple partners, but be very safe. Know the rules around that. Know the rules around that. Make sure you're safe. If somebody tells you something that totally doesn't go against your will or what you want to do in that area, you should be comfortable with what they're telling you. You should be able to say no, right? You should not have to feel forced to do anything you don't want to, right? I'm an advocate for all that stuff because I'm like Madonna, right? Madonna's an advocate for all these things. She totally supports AIDS research. She totally supports the gay and lesbian community. She totally supports all that. And I'm here to tell you guys, I'm supportive of that too. I'm really supportive of that. I'm supportive of black people and supportive of Asians. I'm supportive of all those things. Because some of the best people are different cultures. Some of the best people are gay and lesbian. Some of the best people are trans. So you don't want to have to you don't want to be criticizing anyone at all. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And of course, I'm supportive of the heterosexual community as well. Well, first of all, I am heterosexual, but I also want to support them because sometimes you want to say to yourself, if you are someone that uh, is heterosexual, maybe you feel bombarded by so many gay people, right? There's a lot of gay people out there. So, I mean, you shouldn't feel bad about that, right? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Bye now.